Starting off things hot this match.
Wasting no time. This is a first-round matchup, but this one has a backstory. LSG, the reigning WrestlePro Silver Champion. The man who he took that title from, his opponent right now, Nikos Rikos.
As if this match couldn't get any more personal. Winner, of course, advances in the Dream 16 tournament. But one has to think if the stakes are already too high for one of these men.
And the winner of this matchup will face the winner of a match we will see a little bit later on. The winner of this match faces the winner of Dan Moff and Kyle the Beast.
As if it wasn't a hard enough match at all. Not only do these two have to put aside the pride of losing the championship or retaining the championship, but now advancing to a tournament only to face somebody that might even be tougher than who they're in the ring with right now.
Possible sign of desperation there. Nikos often utilizes that backstabber, utilizing it very early on in this matchup, but it did not work for him. What will that do to the psyche of Nikos Rikos?
Well, the psyche of Nikos Rikos is this. As a man looking to collect, all he wants to do is get his gold back. I don't think he's much worried about what he has to do in order to get it, as long as his championship is back around his waist.
This match, of course, not for the WrestlePro Silver Championship, but you know, either Nikos Rikos, both Nikos Rikos and LSG would love to say that they eliminated the other one in this tournament.
I think that's completely the case.
And I would have to give the advantage to Nikos Rikos in this matchup. And the reason is standing right there on the side of the ring.
You know, Vicious Vicky.
Speaking of, there you go, Vicious Vicky.
Making her debut here in WrestlePro.
There's the advantage.
You know, right away, she has been the thorn in everybody's side. And really, the flower of Nikos Rikos' life.
She gets the job done. You just saw that. These two work very well as a team.
She's vivacious. She's vicious. She's just Vicky.
She is Vicky.
LSG, of course, a well-seasoned professional wrestler. One half of the Ring of Honor tag team Coast to Coast. Also making a name for himself here in WrestlePro, a resident of Rahway, New Jersey.
We got a sunset flip attempt by the reigning WrestlePro Silver Champion. No, but he gets 2 stomps to the chest for his effort. Nikos now. The aggression of Nikos Rikos getting that cover.
I'm surprised LSG was able to kick out. I wouldn't be able to breathe after a stomp like that to the chest, let alone kick out.
He cannot get his silver title back in this matchup, but he would love to be able to eliminate LSG from this Dream 16 tournament. And now the self-proclaimed world's biggest Taylor Swift fan is laying into LSG.
No comment about the Taylor Swift fan part.
Anybody who follows Nikos Rikos on social media knows that he is a huge Taylor Swift fan. And speaking of social media, if you like what you see, you can follow WrestlePro on social media. Twitter and Facebook at WrestlePro, Instagram at We Are WrestlePro.
And there you have the wonderful plugging of social media by J Enterprises. Nikos Rikos comes across the face with a vicious forearm shot.
Cover. Look at the disdain. The disdain in Nikos' face, the disdain in his body language during that cover, his face planted right in his hand planted right in the face of LSG. Completely unnecessary, but you know he meant to do that.
Well, he means to do everything. Just like right now, he's literally taking his boot and putting it in the face of LSG right now. I don't know if I could think of anything more disrespectful.
That seems to fire up LSG. Blocking that right hand. Shots of his own again. LSG getting the upper hand.
Firing at him.
Laying it to Nikos Rikos, but he gets caught and paid for it.
What an exploder suplex.
But only gets a 1 count out of that. Nikos. Both these men are in phenomenal condition. The aggression, the strength of Nikos Rikos versus the high-flying tactics of LSG. And look at this. Just stomping away at his chest. The aggravation, the anger pouring through Nikos Rikos, the former silver champion. Is he thinking, is he contemplating the consequences of what he's doing right now? Is he thinking about that Dream 16 tournament, or is he thinking about LSG taking that WrestlePro silver title away from him?
I mean, the fact of the matter is this. Whatever is fueling his rage, whatever is intensifying his hate for LSG, it's clearly working. So at this point, your guess is as good as mine. LSG pulled to his feet.
That was an amazing counter. Ended up on his feet somehow and still remains on his feet. Oh,
Thunderous boot right to the mush.
here's my shoe, Nikos. Another great reversal. He's flying all over that ring now. Couple of forearms, another forearm. Goes behind, off the ropes, up and down goes Nikos.
The human rocket is on fire.
The Spartan Pitbull is reeling. Look at him.
This crowd very much behind Leon St. Giovanni as he looks to become the victor of this match.
What a maneuver. That could be it. He flips him over for the 1, the 2, and vivacious Vicky, vicious Vicky, whatever she wants to call herself, she is panicking on the outside.
Did you see that pump kick? LSG looking for it all right here.
LSG looking to go sky high here in Brooklyn, here at WrestlePro.
Nikos moves out of the way and catches him with knees to the face.
Barely gets the shoulder up out of that one. That wasn't even a kick out. That was a good, solid 2 count. LSG getting the shoulder up.
What does Nikos got to do to put away LSG at this point?
He's got to continue to ground and pound and not let his emotions get the best of him. Boston Crab attempt here. Unsuccessful. You can see the wheels turning in Vicky's head right now. Going for that backstabber again to no avail.
I think he's relying too much on it. But wait a minute, Vicky has the foot. Referee did not see it.
Managers always come into play. Nobody knows that better than me. Speaking of managing, I will be managing Vargas later on. But right now we got a race going on up the aisle, and LSG has his hands on Vicky.
You never, ever, ever put your hands on another man's woman under any circumstances.
And you never turn your back on Nikos Rikos. Fighting on the outside now.
LSG's got to get Nikos back in the ring if he wants that victory.
That's exactly what he does. He knows it. He's been doing this a long time. He knows exactly what needs to be done to win matches. It's all about the execution.
But she's right behind him. Get down.
The distraction was all that Nikos needed, and Vicky paid for it, but Nikos with the upper hand now. Oh!
And
a modified code breaker. LSG's legs were still on the top rope.
Will that be enough?
He's dazed. He's done. Nikos Rikos
advances in the Dream 16.
And advancing to the next round, Nikos Rikos.